introduction. Grabe. Hindi ko yun in-expect. Wala yun sa resume ko. Okay, so PSHS-CVC Campus Director, Mr. Eric John H. Marmol. Chief of Curriculum and Instruction Division, Mr. Gary June Mayawin. Chief for Finance and Administration Division, Mr. Raimundo C. Manaligod. Chief for Student Services Division, Mr. Harold V. Gario. My most loved and missed PSHS-CVC faculty and staff, fellow Pisayers, good morning. I want to start off by expressing my deepest and utmost gratitude to my Pisay family for inviting me to speak to this event. I am really so happy to be back. This is actually the first time I set foot and actually have seen the gym. Parang kailan lang, puro plano pa lang pinapakita ni Sir R.O. sa amin. Tapos nag-e-exam kami, may construction sa baba, hindi kami makaisip na maigi. Pero dito na tayo ngayon. And it's so different now, but no matter how different the campus looks, this has always been home to me. That's why when I moved to Manila, I made it a point to try to visit Pisay every time I come home. But as my teachers would know, I haven't been able to come back as much as I would have wanted to. But not once did I stop wondering, kailan ba ako makakabalik ng Pisay? In fact, when I was about to graduate, there was time, but I held back. Pisay and my teachers have always been an extended family, which meant I wanted nothing more than to come back and make my family proud. So I told myself, hindi ako bibisita hanggang hindi ako nagiging doktor. And as Paulo Coelho has said, when you want something, all the universe conspires into helping you achieve it. Lo and behold, 2 weeks ago, I get a message from my Pisay Mudra, Sir Marwin, asking me to come to Big Kiss and if I was available. I kid you not, unknowingly the same night, the physician licensure exam for the March 2023 boards came out.
Wow.
2 weeks later, I'm here in front of you, speaking to all of you today, and in 2 weeks' time, I will be in PICC, having my oath taking as a full-fledged physician. Grabe, no? Okay, but Ate Doc Claire, why are you here? Why am I here? In terms to, hindi career talk, di ba? Pero, if anything, I was also a student athlete for as long as I can remember. And yes, I will argue that dance is a sport. So if anyone wants to argue with me, nandun ako nakaupo sa harap after we can talk. And what I'm about to say may be controversial, but I actually believe it's harder to be a student athlete than a student alone. Especially for Pisayers, for the cream of the crop. And with that, I want to ask you 2 questions I ask myself every single time as a student athlete. What keeps you sane? What keeps you grounded? Think about it. But with that being said, I am not here to scare you. I am not about to discourage you, and I am most definitely not here to tell you that reaching your dreams means dropping any and all of the things that you are passionate about. I, for one, never gave them up. If anything, Pisay taught me the value of discipline. My parents, as my teachers would know, used to always ask me to cut down on extracurriculars. They take too much time. And of course, they would worry about me being able to balance my extracurriculars with my academics. But I know they're right. Yet I'm still very stubborn. Tanungin niyo sila sir and ma'am na naabutan ko. Marami pa naman sila dito, mga bagets yung mga yan to. Bawal anak may sayaw, Ning may competition. Clarita, gusto mo bang sumali? Abag go na go tayo dyan, hindi ko yung tatalikuran. Kahit strict bahay, school and curfew ako, walang makakapigil sa akin. And it carried over through med school. It even got to the point where I would still join performances, dance competitions, without telling my parents until the promos were about to be released para di ako mapagsabihan. And syempre, so they could come and watch. And in hindsight, there was really no need because I have the most supportive family I could ever hope to have. But I remember back when I was in my first year of medical school, or YL5 as we would call it in PSMPH, I decided to audition for MedRoof, which is the dance competition across med schools in Metro Manila. Unlucky for me, auditions were held the same week that I was hustling among 3 performances in our school event. So I had a dance performance, a band performance, and Babo, the ASMPH drumline. And if that wasn't bad enough, it was the same week we were about to take 2 of our hardest module exams for the first year of medicine. Was I crazy? Maybe. And all I wanted was to get by. And get by I did. Since then, I was the superstar and star magic by our dean, our faculty, and my fellow students. Almost everyone kept wondering how and why I would dive this deep and seem stable throughout. But believe me, I felt like I was always drowning. I would wake up at 4 or 5 a.m., drive to school, study before 7 a.m., try not to fall asleep in class, have band practice or meetings during lunchtime, try not to fall asleep in class again, and then squeeze in some time and to study and have dinner before dance or Bible training, and then drive back home, try to get home before 11 p.m., study some more, sleep at 1 a.m. The cycle restarts. So yes, as you can see, a lot of times I would panic and I would wonder if I did way more than I could chew. But time and time again, relief would wash over me whenever my parents would ask for videos of my performances or tell me that they drive out to Manila to come and watch. Mind you, every last na yan ha ng parents ko was definitely not the last. Yet without fail, every performance, every hosting gig, every competition felt like coming up for air. Throughout my 3 classroom years in ASMPH, I can probably say I was with no extracurricular activities for only a month per year. And to cycle back to my 2 questions, what keeps you sane? What keeps you grounded? When push comes to shove, I knew in my heart that my passion as a performer was what kept me sane while I was striving to reach my dream of becoming a physician. What kept me grounded was a solid support system. I am lucky to have family and friends who cheer me on when my family can. Consider me even more blessed, and sabi ng boyfriend ko, isama ko daw to. To have my boyfriend who continues to stick by me through every ayoko na, gusto ko ba, and all the laughter and tears I have shed whenever I push myself to my limits. And for those of you who believe in God, 2 Corinthians 12:9 helped me throughout the most difficult times. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Truly everything, always by His grace, in His time. And that is exactly why I am here today. I have always been proud to say that I came from PSHS-CVC. And I will always be thankful for this community for allowing me to explore my passion for performing and to help me realize that I simply can. I am here to tell you that I was once in your shoes. And if there's anything I would like to impart, it's that it never has to be only one way or another. The most active students in extracurriculars that I know actually came from the PSI system. So believe me when I say, you were made to do great things in very different ways. Balance is always key. Bisayers tayo, so entropy nga, diba? You need order in your life to be productive. Just as components of a system need some sort of order to create work. Otherwise, it's just useless potential. So if you love sports or performing, go for it. If you love dance, radio, debates, academic competitions completely unrelated to science, by all means, go ahead and join. It's okay to be a student, and it's completely okay to be a student athlete. You are already part of the cream of the cream of the crop. Soak it in every single day if you must, but might as well have fun while you're at it. An author once said, anything less than mad, passionate, extraordinary love is a waste of time. So find something you are passionate about that will keep you sane. And of course, hold close those who keep you grounded in times when you feel like you have lost your way. And if you don't, you can still find the time to. You will always be able to come back to what keeps you sane and who keeps you grounded. By all means, break stereotypes, challenge norms. Don't allow yourself to be limited by what other people think is best for you. Because you are the only person who will ever find out what you are good at. You are the only one who can explore your own potentials. The mind is a powerful thing. You have the ability to create the most beautiful experiences if you set your mind into it. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Thank you so much for listening, and again, I am so honored for this opportunity. I hope you all have a wonderful